Shut up. Shut up. Hey guys. I'm dying. Like, I'm not actually like dying, although I do kind of have a sore throat. But like, I'm kind of dying in every other aspect. But like, I'm still here. You're probably like, where the frickin' frack have you been? But like, that's what it is, like literally every time I make a video. But yeah, I kind of said I was gonna be back in July. This is kind of back in July-ish, you know. Not a lie. Yeah, I'm really sad, but it's okay, I think. I don't know, I'm telling myself it's okay. But yeah, I also have like barely any makeup on right now besides like eyebrows, and that's like pretty much it. Although my eyebrows are just kind of like a mess, like regardless. Like, there's still like a lot of hair, but it's like not, how do you say that? It's not strategically, you know what I'm trying to say? It's not spaced, strategic, you know. Also, my hair is kind of wet, and I don't really care about anything, although I do care about like everything. I care too much about everything. Also have like a video to make right now. I do have a list on my phone of what I'm going to be talking about today. Today I'm going to be talking about weird experiences in airports and airplanes, because as you guys know, I'm like, not so much anymore, but like in 2015 and 2016, like it was like airplane like every second, a lot. So I've been in a lot of situations in airports and stuff like that. So that's like the main idea of this video. But I also wanted to just kind of like update you guys in a way. So like, I kind of feel like I need to do that in like every video now, because well, like maybe not from now on, but like, you know what I mean? Like, since I've been gone for so long and I haven't actually like, talked to you, I felt like I needed to kind of be like, this is what's going on. Not doing the best I've ever been. I feel like I'm talking about not what's in the video, so I'm going to start the video now. The need to kind of be like, this is me. Yeah. Anyway, today I have several instances where I've had weird airport and airplane experiences, and these are some memorable ones. So this isn't in any order, because I don't know what order these are in. Like, I have a gist of it, but like some of them I'm just like, when did that happen? But I knew it happened, you know what I mean? This was definitely in 2015. It was one of like my first times ever traveling alone, and I was going downstairs. It was in the Seattle airport. This is like a lot of these are in the Seattle airport. I don't know, I think I was like 14 when this happened, and I was kind of really freaked out. I was on like the second level or something like that, and I was walking to get to the escalators because I needed to go down. Looked behind me as soon as like I got on the escalator. I looked behind me because it was kind of like I heard some noises, and there was this guy. I swear to God, I'm positive that this is literally what happened. There was this guy on the ground, this man, and his suitcase was next to him, like laying down, and he was by like the, what was it called, you know, like the thing that has like the gates and it tells you where the flights are and stuff like that. He was laying on the ground, like just kind of sprawled out. There was like a puddle of blood around him, and there was like two other guys next to him, like calling 911 or something like that. I don't really know. And then like some airport security guy was there, and like I had already started to go down the escalator, and I didn't want to like go back all the way up because like it was too much of a hassle. I also needed to get to my flight, but like at the same time I was like, what the heck is this man doing? Why is he like dead? And I was like, okay man, don't stay alive. Now going to a less weird one that's like, what the heck is that? This is when I was with Vanessa, and we were I think it was in Sacramento. This was the Sacramento airport, I think. They had like this Dippin' Dots vending machine, and if you know me, like I'm all about them Dippin' Dots, like. And so we got Dippin' Dots from the vending machine, and she just kind of opened hers, and it worked really well. But then when I went to open mine, it just like, I was like struggling a little bit, and then like it just like exploded, and they went all over the carpet. Nobody really noticed because there was like babies crying, and like no one was like really paying attention to me, but I was just like, okay, that happened. Next thing, I think this was in the Orlando airport, but I really don't know anymore. I don't know when this was. I think it was 2016, but I was alone. But I had like I think I got like split up from my mom or from Vanessa or something. I don't know who it was with or what was happening. I think I had like pre-checked and they didn't, whoever it was, and so like I got out really fast. Like I just kind of like went through security, and they just had to wait through the line. So I was like, I was getting up to where our next flight was, but they like weren't there yet, you know. So I was alone at this point, and I gotten onto like this, you know, like the underground shuttle things that they have in airports. If you go like down the stairs, like a lot of airports have them, get to like the different gates in the different areas faster, you know what I mean? There was like me and then this other family like in the little cart. Like we were the only ones in the little train car or whatever it is. They got off at a stop, and there was also this guy he was like a security guy with like his cart. I don't know if he was a security guy, but he was like some janitor guy or something. And then it was just me and him, and I was getting like kind of weird vibes from him, and I was kind of scared, but I was like, it's fine, I guess, you know. And then we like started going again. At the next stop, he started to get off, and I was like, I didn't know if it was my stop yet. I didn't really know what was happening. Also, I was alone. It was one of my like first times ever being like alone in an airport, so I was like, what is happening, you know? And he got off, and I started to kind of like go with him, but not really. Like I trailed a little bit to the side so I could like see the sign and be like, where am I, you know? And then he like turned around and he's like, why are you following me? What are you doing? Are you trying to follow me? Like, what do you want? What do you want, kid? I'm sorry, I just like looking at the sign. He's like, oh yeah, really? You follow me? And then I don't really exactly know exactly what he said, but he said things along the line of that. And I got really scared because I thought he was gonna like beat me up or something. I don't know. But then he ended up just kind of being like, oh, and then like walking away. But like I was like, okay. Next thing is when I was on my way to New York in April 2016. And I was with Vanessa, and then there was this guy next to me who was on my way to, I think, either North Carolina or New York with Vanessa. I don't really know which flight it was, or maybe on my way back. I'm not completely sure. But there was this, it was like her, then me, and then this like random guy who was like completely distraught. Like, we were just on the plane kind of chilling before we like took off or whatever, and he was like there, and he was just like freaking out, but like subtly, like not really subtle, but like he was like just, you know, leaning on the window like, oh my god. And we were like, are you, like, eventually we were like, are you okay? And he's like, I'm gonna puke, and I was like, okay. And so like we gave him the bags because like he wasn't doing anything about it, and like we asked if he, like, we tell him that we can, like, he can press the button at the top, like, to kind of like get someone over there to like maybe like give him like a 7-Up or like, you know, I don't know what helps with that, you know what I mean? But like he was like, no, like I can't do it or whatever, and I was like, okay. So like we pressed the button for him, and then people came over, and he finally like talked to them or whatever. But like that's not that like cool of a story, but like that's what happened. Like I've never really been with someone who's like gonna puke on the plane. Then like I don't think he ended up puking on that flight, but like I don't know, I think he was just really nervous about it or something, I don't know. This next story is like really cool. I don't know, I think it's really cool because like they were nice. I was coming back up from California, flying back up the day before my birthday, and I was really sad. I was having like a terrible day because I had to like say goodbye to Vanessa, and like I didn't know when I was gonna see people again and stuff like that. But like it was fine, like, you know. But like I was so sad, and like when I got on the plane, I was just like crying to death, and I was like in between these two really big men, and if I would have missed that flight, then I would have to like spend the night in the airport by myself when I'm like 14. The plane in Burbank took like forever to take off. Like they were like delayed, but like delayed when everyone was on the flight, you know what I mean? 30 minutes late to take off. Like the departure time was like 30 minutes late, and I was a little worried. I was like, I'm gonna miss my layover. What's happening. And then I was crying the whole time. It felt really bad. People were like staring at me. I was like, okay, I'm having a terrible day. Leave me alone. My birthday's tomorrow. Just shut up. We finally landed in Seattle. It was like 8:10, and my flight was at like 8:15. Like they take off at 8:15, and like I was just sitting there, and then it took forever for like the plane to unload, so that by that time it was like 8:20 or something like that, and I was like, okay, I guess I missed my flight. I am gonna have to spend the night. And my phone was dead, so I couldn't text my mom or call anybody, so I was just like, maybe I'm gonna have to ask a stranger for their phone to like figure out what to do. And then like I don't know, I was like really, and also I was already crying, and then from that to that, and then I was like, okay, I guess I'm just like having a terrible time, I don't know. But then this happened, and it was really nice, and it made me really happy, but like, you know, I'm still like sad, but like it made me look really happy. When I got off the plane, this guy was standing there who's British. He was like working for the company. I didn't like look at him and say like he's British, but like he talked to me and he was British. He like had like an Alaska Airlines thing on him, so he was like a man of Alaska or whatever, and like he like looked at me and said, "Are you married?" I was like, yeah, we held the flight for you. I'll take you to the, I'll take you there, something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know. He like escorted me to the flight, and then this girl was there, and she was like 20 or something. She's like, they said they wanted to go, and I was like, no, we can't leave this girl. Like, it's not her fault that her plane took forever to leave. But she's only 14, and she was so nice. And then they like, when I finally got on the flight, everyone was kind of like looking at me like, oh, that kid. Once we had like really bad turbulence. I was on a flight and we had like really bad turbulence, like the worst I've ever had, and I was like really distraught and I was really scared. And so I turned my phone off of airplane mode. Like I literally thought I was going to die. So I turned my phone off airplane mode, which is probably like not helping the turbulence or like helping the connection or something. That probably made it worse or something. I don't really know exactly how that works. But I turned my phone off airplane mode, and then I texted my parents like I love you, just so like when the plane crashed it would have a reception, it would be able to send those texts, and then they would get a little, like, you know what I mean, like last little thing for me. But I feel like I was just really paranoid, but like at the same time I actually thought I was gonna die. Alright, and the last story I have, I was getting on a plane to New York in November last year. We were in North Carolina, we were going to New York, and I was behind this one lady. It was like me and then Abby and Vanessa and then like her mom. We were all trying to just, you know, get on the flight. Like we were all in the little aisle, we're like kind of slowly walking through, and like I like didn't realize that the lady in front of me like stopped, and I actually like I was just kind of like I was walking and then I like accidentally like bumped into her like a little bit. And then she like slowly looked behind me and she was like, everyone's just trying to get on this flight, sweetie, slow down. Or like something like that. And I was like, and she's like, I'm going as fast as I possibly can. And then she like slowly turned her head back and I was like, I'm pretty sure I said I'm sorry like 5 times, but she was just like, and like had to look away, like y'all, like, I don't know. Those are all the stories and stuff I have for you guys today. Ugh. But yeah, leave a comment because I like your comments. I'm sorry for not looking spectacular today. My hair is wet and like gross right now because it's kind of hot outside, so it's like a mixture. It's not able to get dry because like it's like sweaty and like wet, you know what I mean? And then also I'm not really wearing any makeup. Thanks for being here still, whoever is here still. I'm sorry that I really suck. I felt like I needed to come back and get back into like the old grind that I used to have, like, ooh, I'm making videos, you know what I mean, like how I used to always do. So I feel like going back to the basics is always nice. I'll see you later. Bye.
The start of nothing new, I could hate you now. It's quite alright to hate me now, when we both know that